Today I am going to be editing this photo, which is a Twilight exterior shot that I made at an architectural shoot in Buffalo, Minnesota for Murphy & Company Architects and John Kraemer & Sons Custom Builders. In this edit, I cover cloning, sky replacements, compositing, flash layers, blending, masking, and a little bit of patching. The original edit took about 45 minutes to complete, but I've cut this down to about 25 minutes or so just to trim out some of the fat. If you have any specific questions about anything that I've done here that I did not cover or that I sped through too fast, please let me know. And if you have any interest in seeing more of these types of videos, also please let me know and what other types of Photoshop techniques you'd like to see. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy. Alright, so now we got the front exterior, and this is one of the, like I said, I had the cameras rolling, I set the front exterior up on a time lapse, but before I did that, I ran out here and I did a few flash pops. So I'm gonna go through and grab these, just see what we have here. Okay, that looks nice. I'm going to find one darker one here. Okay, and I think we've got what we need. So I'm just going to go through and select all of these. This one will be able to use a nice little nice sunset. So we're going to warm these flash shots up a bit. And I'm going to bring up the exposure a bit, bring down the highlights, and I'm going to sync. I just realized I had those. Okay, let's just go ahead and sync these for now so that our flash shots are consistent. Okay, and then we're going to go to our ambient exposures, and I'm going to reset those actually because I don't want those. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay. Okay, so I think we have what we need. Just gonna check a couple of these other ones here. No, that's fine. Yeah, we got what we need. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring these into Photoshop. Now, for those of you who have watched it this far, you realize this is the homeowner that's helping me with the flash. I forgot to mention, I think, that she's actually a photographer. She mostly photographs newborns and kids. So this wasn't like, she knew what she was doing, and that was really helpful. It was like having an actual assistant there. So, and she actually volunteered, like she wanted to. She was very interested in what I was doing. So it was just a nice little bonus that doesn't always happen. You should always have an assistant handy. But for this particular shoot, it worked out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and disable all these flash layers, and we're going to start with our ambient exposures. And boy, I just love the way this looks. This is fine, but like just this little darker, it's just looks so nice. So we're just gonna start messing around with this here. We'll start by bringing in some of the lighter tones into the picture. I think that's actually, I'm on the wrong. Let's see here. Actually, I think that's okay. It filled in enough. Okay, I like that. That's fine. All right, so now we're going to start painting in the flash pops. We'll get this tree here. I think we have a separate layer just to light that tree up though, so we'll come back to that. Alright, next one. This is kinda in here. And I don't know what I was thinking. She's standing right there. I obviously wasn't thinking. So we'll use this for here. Probably have to make some adjustments, and that's fine. This was meant to fill in this area. And this actually, I don't know if we need this one, but we could probably use this little hint of light we have over here. And I feel like there's other shots that I didn't pull in that I should probably do. Let's get this first. Okay. So what we have here is this. It doesn't look all that good right yet. We have some, definitely have some adjusting to do. Overall, it's not bad though. It's really flat, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to end up looking like this. This is just to help bring in some of that color. Put this to 50, brush the shadow out a little bit. Actually, I'll probably take this layer out. There's not really a need for it. Let's see. Brush a little bit more of this foreground out. Okay. So I'm just going to go through and double check and see if there's any other. I would like to light these trees up a little bit, and I feel like I had a shot that was meant to light those trees up. So I'm going to just go and look through what we have. Let's see, where are my flash pops? They're there. And it may have just been one of these that caught everything. I feel like we also had one. Oh, there it is. I knew we had one that lit the side of that garage, so we didn't bring that in. So we're going to bring that one in. Not that one. I think it's just this one we're going to bring in. And I feel like there was one that was specifically lighting up the tree, but I'm not going to mess with this all night. We're just going to go ahead and pull this in. And I don't even know if I'm going to use this because there's a really harsh shadow on this door. So I don't think I'm going to use it actually. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this, so I brought that in for no reason. Well, yeah, maybe I will. Just to, I probably should have warmed it up first. Let's add a photo filter to this. See if that'll help. It's a little bright. Yeah, we're not going to use this. It's fine. No big deal. Alright, so this is what we've got. Again, we just want to use these layers to be subtle fill. This is a little too much. We're going to create a group out of these. And we're going to go ahead and bring the opacity down just a little bit. And I think that looks good. I'll just kind of show you the before and after, what we're dealing with. A couple things that I don't really care much for is I'm losing a lot of the really cool shadows. that the lights are creating. So I'm gonna probably, let's see what lighten does. Lighten might be what I want to do. Yeah, I think lighten works. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this for now. I think overall I'm happy with the way this looks. Let's just see if there's anything I need to change. You know, I'm gonna bring it down even more actually. There's something about it. I just don't. I like the depth that's being created by the natural light. So we just want a little bit of fill. So we're gonna. I think that'll be fine, just like that. Just a very subtle amount. But it does add a little bit of clarity. Feels like a little bit more sharp with that on. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. I'm gonna create a flat merged layer. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do our straightening. That looks good. I think I'm just gonna set this and then just see what we need to correct. It does feel a little crooked still. Yeah, it's pulled maybe a little bit too much to the top left there, so probably reduce that a bit. It's just a hair too stretched over on the left. And then I feel like the right is also maybe not stretched, pulled far enough. So let's go ahead and do that quick. We're gonna transform, skew, and pull the top right out a bit. And pull the top left. Was it in? Yeah, I think in a little bit. Just a hair. Let's see what that looks like zoomed in. That feels better. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just set that. And I think it's now time to do a sky replacement. Let's get rid of the guides. And this still feels a little off. Let's see. Am I just losing my mind? Could be both. It's off. It's off just slightly. Let's just fix that, because otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. That's better. Okay, get rid of that. We're going to do the sky replacement. We're going to go into Lumenzia or seamless. And we're just going to take everything out we don't need to be there. Okay, we've done that. And now we're going to go ahead and hit next. Alright, we'll look for any gaps that we need to fill in. Maybe a small one right here. It would probably be fine, but it's small enough we can just grab it quick. So that's fine. And now it'll ask us to find our sky. This one will be nice. Let's try this one out. Let's just see what it looks like. It was kind of a cloudless day, so it's not really super accurate, but if it looks right, we'll go ahead and use it. Let's find our sun, because the sun, as we know, was straight back behind these two chimneys. It looks like the sun was pretty much back there, so I don't know that the drama we want is in this shot, because we want to be able to maybe show some clouds, and these clouds are a little low to the ground. So we're gonna pick a different sky. This one's nice. This one could work. Let's try this one. Alright, let's find our sun. Sun is right there. So it's going to be probably placed somewhere over here. Pretty sure that's where the sun was. We're going to go ahead and increase our... Let's see where you at, sun. Right there. I think probably right here, perhaps. That should be good. Just gonna increase the sky here, make it a little bigger. Make sure our horizon is below the actual, or at the actual horizon. That should be good. Let's just see what this looks like. Actually, the sun should be more over here. Ooh, this one's even better. We'll just use this one. Oh yeah. Alright, where's that sun at? It's over here somewhere. There it is. So the sun would probably be somewhere back here. Oh yeah, this is a great sky. Let's make sure our sun is still in the right spot. We're going to move it over this way a bit. Perfect. I like this one. I think this one works. I think normally I probably would have found a darker sky, but I think this one, I like the pop of blue that it adds. It feels like it just adds a nice little element to the shot. Alright, so I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and merge all of these. And we're going to make a little magic happen in Nik. I'm going to start with Viveza. And I want people directed this way, so I'm going to lighten this area a bit. I'm going to bring this down, shrink this a bit, just so it's kind of like that. Let's just hit OK. Let's go ahead and open up color effects. Okay. Oh, that looks so nice. I'm really happy with this. Okay. Is it okay? Alright. And then last thing I need to do is probably clone some of this stuff out, just so we're consistent with the first images. Let's see. I think we're far enough back we can use the actual clone. This I will patch just so we get the color in there. Okay, looks good to me. I mean, this isn't a huge deal. I'll probably just remove some of these leaves from the driveway. And I think the last thing is I need to put this light in here. We decided to keep it off because you'd be able to see all the junk that's in the attic there. So it's been a while since I've done this, so let me think here. I think what we're gonna do is copy this layer. We're gonna go to one of the other ones. I think what I'm gonna do is make this really easy, is simply take one of these other windows and paste it in. Let's see, we'll use this. Use this one. And we're just gonna flip this around. And then we're going to, we're just going to adjust the skew on this thing. And we're literally going to, because this obviously isn't a perfect match, so we just really wanted to sample a little bit. So we're going to. These don't need to be perfect, and I'll show you why after I get these in. Okay, so we got these. We're going to just let this layer, let's inverse. Going to feather a bit by 3, that's good. And we're just going to simply mask this out. Oops, wrong way. Like that. And then what we're going to do is take another layer, oops, and colorize it. Or do the color blend mode. And brush in just on the edges of these. It's a little too much. Maybe we'll bring this down to 30%. I just want to have a little bit of a glow on the edges here. Just a little bit. Okay. That should work. And I think that's it, you guys. I'm pretty happy with this shot. I'm going to bring this down just a bit. It's a little saturated. Okay. And maybe we'll just add a little bit of color to that. Let's see. There we go. That works. We know it's fake, so it looks really fake, but other people shouldn't be able to see it. Maybe I should add a little bit of orange in there just to match it up a little bit more. We'll take these, maybe right. Let's do this color here. That's good. Okay. All right. We have a final image. I really like this. I think it turned out really nicely.